she know? Because in the summers, the world came back to the lake, she'd reply. And that was when it felt like home. Chapter 1. The wedding was over, but the party had just begun. "It's just so romantic," my best friend Bridget said, picking up the little glass jar of candy from her place setting and staring at it dreamily. "Like a fairy tale." "You think everything is like a fairy tale," my other best friend Ryan told her, wincing as she reached down yet again to rub her sore feet. None of us were used to dressing up very much, especially in heels. "All those days of playing princess when we were kids ruined you." "I seem to remember someone who had a bell fixation," Bridget said, putting the candy down with a clank. She tucked her short, choppy, dark bob behind her ears. "Back before you decided that being cynical and depressed was much cooler." "I was the one who liked Belle," I reminded her. We all had our roles. They were always bickering about our shared history, while I was the one who remembered all the details. It had been like this since we'd met on the playground in 2nd grade. Ryan was all about Jasmine. "She's right," Ryan said. "And I'll remind you again that I'm not cynical or depressed. I'm realistic. We can't all see the world as rainbows and unicorns." "I don't even like rainbows and unicorns," Bridget muttered. "They're so overdone." "The truth is," Ryan continued, "even with cute candy favors, the divorce rate in this country is over 50%. "Oh my God, Ryan!" Bridget looked horrified. Ryan was right about one thing. She was the biggest optimist I knew. "That is a horrible thing to say at Emma's dad's wedding." "Seriously," I added. "Way to jinx my future. Was my past not bleak enough for you?" Ryan looked at me worried. "Oh, crap, sorry." "I'm kidding," I told her. "And I hate your humor," she replied. "Have I mentioned that lately?" She had not, but she didn't need to. Everyone seemed to have a problem with what I found funny. "Despite the statistics," I said, "I really do feel Dad and Tracy will make it." "She'll always be Dr. Feldman to me," she said, glancing over to the cake table, where the couple in question were now posing for the photographer, their hands arranged together over a knife. I still can't talk to her without feeling like I need to open wide. "Ha," I said, although as the kid of a dentist, I'd heard all those jokes multiple times. "What's your dad's favorite day of the week?" "Tooth Day." "What do you call your dad's advice?" "His philosophy." Add in the fact that my dad's name was Dr. Payne, and hilarity was always ensuing. "No, I'm serious," Ryan said. "Even just now, when they came by to say hello, I was worried she'd notice I hadn't been flossing." "I think she's got bigger things on her mind today," I said, watching as my new stepmother laughed, brushing some frosting off my dad's face with one hand. She looked relaxed, which was a relief after over a year of watching her juggle the details of flowers and her dress and the reception, along with her own bustling practice. Even at her most stressed, though, she'd maintained the cheerful demeanor that was her signature. If my mom had been dark and tragic, Tracy was sweetness and light. And, yes, maybe flossing. But she made my dad happy, which was all that really counted to me. "Nana incoming," Ryan said under her breath. Immediately, we all sat up straighter. Such was the power of my grandmother, who carried herself with such grace that you couldn't help but try to do the same. Also, she'd tell you if you were slouching. Nicely, but she would tell you. "Girls, you all look so beautiful," she said, as she came sweeping up in the simple rose-colored chiffon gown that she'd custom-ordered from New York. "I just can't get over it, like little princesses." At this, Bridget